Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for January 13th to the 25th. January 13th to the 17th. This is what we're indicating here. We have a ridge here, trough of the Aleutians, and a ridge in the west. And the pattern will gradually transition to a trough here across the east central states as this ridge builds inland and this trough builds in across the Aleutians, and this area above normal heights move across the northwest Atlantic. A dynamic system will impact the east with heavy precipitation over the weekend. The system will exit into the Canadian Maritimes by late in the weekend. A Pacific system will push into the northwest with heavy precipitation. High pressure will return temperatures to below normal values in the east. Light snow will be possible across the Great Lakes as a Clipper system tracks through, and above normal temperatures are forecast in the west. January 16th to the 20th, here at the 17th, and you can see the pattern. The models and ensembles remain in agreement. We have our trough here near the Aleutians, ridge in the west, ridge over the northwest Atlantic, trough here. And we still have negative height anomalies across Greenland area, so that's evident of lack of blocking in this pattern. So the models are good agreement. We're going to go to the 20th. You see the models are good agreement with this, especially as we go late into the period. So for this forecast, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for the western states, and temperatures will be about 6 degrees or more above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast for the east central states, with anomalies also 6 degrees or more below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for Washington into the Central Great Basin into Central Rockies. Probability of occurrence is 30 to 55%. And we have below normal precipitation forecast for this region here, with the probability of occurrence of 30%. Look at the period for January 21st to the 25th. Here at the 21st, and the patterns forecast to de-amplify as this trough here in the eastern states lifts out. And look closely as we follow it, it starts to lift out, the flow starts to flatten, and the trough near the Aleutian builds into the northwest. Some of the models are indicating that. So here we have the 24th, and we look at the rest of the models. You can see pretty much a zone of flow. So for this forecast period, forecasting near to above normal temperatures for much of the nation. Temperatures will be about near 4 degrees above normal, and for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence will be 30 to 55%. Also above normal precipitation forecast for this region. Probability of occurrence is 35%, and below normal precipitation forecast for the southeast. Probability of occurrence is 35%. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 13th to the 25th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.